Oh, this bloody tripod. Hiya, pals of mine. It's Dot, and I wanted to show you something that I found at a thrift store for $10. And my understanding is that this is a bridge arm lamp, and that they were very popular, especially during the 19-teens and 20s. And mine, I believe, is made of cast iron, at least the base, and I'll show it to you in a little bit. It does work. It works actually completely fine. This is exactly how I bought it, with the shade. Here's the cord and the old plug, which has a bunch of tape and whatnot on it. It's secure, but it sure is unattractive to have that there. Anyway, it's about 4 feet tall, maybe 4.5. When I tried to do a little bit of research online, I think they were often fitted with little glass globes, which I have a myriad of throughout this house, in the attic and whatnot. I live in a house. My house is old. It was built sometime between 1905 and 1910, and I think this lamp would go perfectly. Sorry, it's very bright in here. Just trying to show you a little detail around the parlor. I won't show you the rest because it's a mess in here. And that's Juno. Hi, Juno. She's almost more like a cat. She just lays around and does nothing all day. So yeah. So I'm going to rewire my lamp. Even though it works perfectly and I don't notice any major problems with it, I thought this might be a fun opportunity to learn a little bit about lamps and see what I can do. I bought some things to get myself started. I watched a couple videos and I'm gonna see if I can do it. I thought I would go, at first I was thinking, oh, I'll do the plug as well. But then I saw this pretty wire online and I thought it came attached with a vintage style plug. And I thought, you know, for my first time, maybe I'll skip that. But I'm gonna save that old plug and maybe I'll use it for something else. So I bought this little fitting. I think it's called an Uno fitting to go with my globe. The globe I just got in the attic when we bought the house. It was already in there. And there's many fixtures. I'm gonna see if I can show you the fixture that's in here because it's one of the prettier ones. Please mind the cobwebs. Let's see. So it looks coppery, but I don't know if it's copper. It's very lightweight and it's a very simple shade. There is a little bit of decoration on the shade, but I don't think you can see it. Let's see if I can get it there a little bit better. Anyway, yeah, so these types of lamps and shades are all throughout my house. I have lots of those little globes. So I'm gonna try to be very organized. So, oh, and I bought these little wire strippers, which let me tell you, I watched a video about that and I did a little practice one, which you can see there. I know I left the fraying fabric. But these are so easy. I didn't even take it out of the package and I was able to do that. I will take it out. So I'm gonna try to be organized and let's see if I can wire this lamp. I bought this new electrical tape. However, the first thing I've had to use it on is my tripod, which proceeded to snap in half. 6 months, 100 years. All right, 6 months, 100 years. I'm just saying. So this is just threaded on, so I will unscrew it. And like I said, it does work fine as is. But anyway, I thought this was a pretty nice lampshade. I don't think it's that old. I don't really know what it's made out of. Maybe it's nylon. I think I will start from the bottom. So here's the bottom, and it's very heavy, and I guess the black makes me think it's cast iron. There is a number in there, B22 or 822. So I don't know if that means it was made in 1922. I don't know. I think it could have been. Can you see it? It's right here. Yeah, Pico. And I did it. I got it. So I'm just turning it here. And even if I don't need to do that, I figure it's good for me for learning to do that. So I'm just unscrewing the socket from this little swivel piece here. And then I'm going to remove this piece here. Aha! I've done it. Ta-da! Look, it's like a little brass inside. It has a nice little patina, and it says Eagle with some numbers that I can't see. Can you see that it says Eagle? It says Eagle right here. I can't see much else there. Little insulator paper, which I will keep there. So here's where the wires go on these little screws. There's a brass one and there's a silver one. So they're tightened in a clockwise manner. And there, can you see? There's the old wires sticking out there. So here, this doesn't look terribly old here, but what does it say? Leviton. Well, I got my trusty Bosch & Lomb magnifier that I just bought. So let's see. It says Mexico on it. So it is doubtful that that is very old. That being said, the wire that was on there was indeed very old. And I am trying to get my wires ready to strip. So it is a bit challenging to remove the fabric cording. But that's what I've done, and I'm working on this side. I got my cord at Vintage Wire and Supply online, and so I think I've got it mostly off of this one. Can you kind of see that? And then I'm going to just, I can actually just snip these little pieces and pull it off of there. Voila. And now I can use my fun new tool, which really makes no work of it at all. So I just put it in here. You just put it in here, and what it does is it kind of pulls the coating both ways. Now my understanding is the black is the hot wire and the white is the grounding, and I don't know. The video I watched said it didn't matter which one you put where, but what I've read says put the white to the silver and the black to the brass or gold. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do that, and the rest of the electrical science of it all, I do not understand. So I'm gonna just put that in there, and I don't really wanna get my tape in there because I don't wanna get it too much. Look at that. It just comes right off. Isn't that dandy? And then I'll just twist it up so it doesn't get all frayed. I'll just twist the ends so they stay nice and tight, which is what I have seen in other videos. Did you get to see me do that? And you could probably keep pulling with the tool. And then I am just gonna have to see how I'm gonna get it through. Yeah, so let me cut it. That is very satisfying now. It's gonna be a little bit challenging trying to get that back in that arm because it was kind of twisted around. What to do? I'm gonna have to cut this here. Yes, because I do not know how I'm gonna get it out of there. Whew, that was more like an umbilical cord right there. Hey, Junie. The electrical tape I put on there is making it much harder. Okay, white. White to white. I don't know, like how much do you do it? Right, so here I go. White to white. And golly gosh, don't really know. So I've got everything in there. And I think I'm gonna put some electrical tape on it because that is what I saw the guy do online. And I ought to do the same, right? So I got her done. And we're gonna do the globe. We'll see how she works. I think it looks pretty good, except this little tape I put where the cord would be fraying. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. I guess I could get some brown tape. The cord being exposed, there's not too much you can do about it. I don't know. Let's hope I don't electrocute myself. And now I'm gonna put together the globe. This, I believe, is called an Uno fitting, and this one is threaded. So all I'm doing is putting it on here. You can see I did not get the right color. So of course, you know, these just screw in there. So there's that. It would be nice to have something prettier, but let's see what happens. It is the middle of the afternoon. So I got all this old tape off of here. Well, I got most of it off from where it was taping this thing on. This, you can see this also says Eagle, just like the socket did. And these little cardboard things, I noticed you can buy these online. I could totally do that. Wire the plug to, look. I'm gonna start saving these like Scott. Well, that was so much fun doing the lamp. I'll be better at it the next time. I'm gonna have to do some research about the cloth wire. There is a tool, the cloth wrapped wire. There is a tool that you can buy to do that. And since I am not very dexterous, I will probably buy that tool. It was a lot of fun and my lamp works and I'm gonna be doing this again. Cheers.